Rachel from Rachel's Fitness for Mums. This video is a really hardcore plank series. So this is not for the new mums, pregnant mums. This is for my boot camp mums that are already doing a lot of plank work in the park with me, who are strong through the core and strong through the shoulders. So it's going to be a hard one. Enjoy! So the recording of my voice wasn't very good on this film, so I'm doing a voiceover. So starting in plank on your elbows, or you can go up onto your hands, on your knees for an easy option, or onto your toes for a harder option. You're just going to hold for about 10 seconds, sliding the shoulders down the back and drawing your tummy in. So that's your first plank. So if you don't like it on your elbows, you can do it on your hands. So then we're coming up onto the hands, and then we're going to do a tap out to the side, trying to keep the pelvis really still as you move one leg out to the side. So I counted to 10 there, so 5 on each side, really trying to keep the pelvis stable, which I'm not doing too well, but that is your objective. Then we're going up into a rotator plank, so coming up into one hand. Again, if that hurts your wrist, come down onto your elbow, and you can always rest on your elbow and make that a little bit easier on your shoulders. So we're going from one side to the other, and that is 10 in total, so 5 each side, turning from one side to the other, really feeling the obliques on the underside, that's the side that's pointing to the floor. Really strong through the shoulder. If you have shoulder issues, this is probably not the one for you. And there's the option on your elbows. If you want to reduce that shoulder stability, just coming down onto your elbows. Same principle applies, drawing the tummy in as you move, sliding the shoulders down. So there's your option of making it easy. You can come down to your knees, and then you're going to push your hips up towards the ceiling. I did 10 there. So really now working underneath the oblique muscles of that underside. And then I turned it over and did the other side, 10 repetitions on that side. So really strong through that shoulder. If you do have bad shoulders, this is probably not the one for you. Just stay on both arms. The next one was back onto the elbows and then pushing up onto the hands and back down onto your elbows. Then I alternated the push up. So you go from one hand pushing up down to your elbow and then onto the other hand. So it's right and then left. Then I've made it a little bit easier by coming down onto the knees. So if you're struggling, come down to your knees. We're counting 5 on each side again. Strong through the arms, strong through the core, pushing away. Hard work. I was struggling. And then finishing off in another plank, having a bit of a stretch. And then we're back onto the hands now for a mountain climb. So you bring the opposite knee over to the opposite elbow, keeping the shoulders pulling down the back, keeping the abs strong from one side to the other. 10 in total, so 5 each side. And after all those other ab work plank exercises, you'll be really feeling this now. Stretching back into child's pose just before we do one more exercise in plank, and now it's your Spider-Man. So the knee comes out to the same elbow, really working into the obliques at the side of your waist again. Breathing out as you pull that knee in, trying to keep the hips lifted, and then sitting back into child's pose to recover. So now to complement the core work that you've done, we'll work the back of the core, so the muscles in the spine. So we're laying flat on your tummy, drawing the tummy in away from the floor and squeezing your glutes. We lift up and lengthen, squeezing the arms down and squeezing the shoulders together. You're breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower. So breathe out to lift. Look, notice that I'm not lifting my head and looking forward. I look straight down as I lift and lengthen away, reaching the fingertips down towards the feet. Lengthening the head away from the toes, breathing out to lift, breathing in to release. So really focusing on keeping the tummy in. If you do feel your back starting to niggle, you need to come out of it and do a child's pose. Breath out. And again, I did about 10 of these and then sat back into child's pose. So you can repeat all of these exercises again if you felt the need to. Thank you, bye.